prescribed by law
prescribed by law
for the office of Alderman Ward 1
for the position of Officer Ward 1
of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri,
of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Missouri,
and the State of Missouri,
the provisions of all laws of the state of Missouri,
the provisions of all laws of the State of Missouri
affecting cities of the fourth class,
affecting cities of the fourth class,
and the ordinances of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri.
and the ordinances of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri.
And I will faithfully demean myself
I will faithfully demean myself
in the office of Alderman
in the office of Alderman
of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri,
of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri,
for which I was appointed the 10th day of November 2016.
for which I was appointed the 10th day of November 2016.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
There you go. Welcome aboard, buddy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, might as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I know, right? We're doing it. Got my bag.
It's official Alderman stuff now.
All right, we can grab the briefcase and get on up here. Thank you.
Is he realized?
Pam, you can do roll call now, please.
Alderman Smith.
Here.
Alderman Couch.
Here.
Alderman Donovan.
Here.
Alderman Jokers.
Here.
Alderman Stupi.
Here.
Alderman Hook.
Here.
Alderman Prince.
Here.
Alderman Ruzicka.
Here.
Mayor Kerminger. Did I say you?
I don't think so.
Mayor, we have a quorum.
Approval of the agenda.
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Martin, pretty.
Okay. You're aware of the refinancing we did of the certificates of participation. That closed on November 3rd, and everything went smoothly. So we're dropping our interest rate on that. It's the refinancing. The term of that now is 10 years. So we will be retiring that debt at the end of 2026. The auditor was here last week, and they completed their review. The auditor came to me, said, we didn't find anything unless you're hiding something. I said, we're not hiding anything. So you can expect, once they publish their report, for them to show up and tell you that the audit had no findings, which is pretty standard for St. Genevieve, because Sue Schweiss does a very, very good job.
Absolutely.
Sandra Cabot and I went to a Missouri City Managers Association regional meeting. The Missouri City Managers Association is trying to do more benefit to their members, so they're organizing meetings on a regional basis, and the Southeast region was the first one that they've done, and they had this company, a big national company that does retail analysis and advises a lot of private companies, and now they're starting to advise governments on how to develop an environment that is conducive to retail and how to get the attention of retail investors. It was very informative, and it was kind of worth the time. Sandra and I talked about it on the way back. You go to any of these things, and you usually pick up one or two, maybe three things that you didn't know. And that's kind of what happened here. There's a lot of that was just stuff we knew because of our own experience. We held a planning and zoning meeting. Carla will report on that. It's on the agenda item. Carla submitted on time the grant for the pedestrian bridge to the state of Missouri, the $208,580. We know that it's a very competitive year. They've got lots of applications, so I have no idea where our stands in the pecking order, but it's currently being reviewed.
Martin, wasn't there some involvement by the county on this?
The county is the applicant,
Right.
technically,
Okay.
but we wrote the grant,
Right, okay.
and but the money will go to them, and we'll have an intergovernmental agreement if we get the grant, identifying our roles.
Right. Okay, thanks.
Do we have a preliminary design on that, or what? How did we come up with that number?
An engineer, we got according to the local public agency rules. Now let me back up a little bit. Engineers used to come in and advise cities on grant opportunities and without compensation. And then if you got the grant, then they would get hired as the engineer to do the design work. And you can't do that any longer on federal highway grants anyway. So if anybody assists you, you got to pay them. And it's not reimbursable out of some future grant, because you can see how that kind of creates a bit of a conflict. So this company is an engineer who used to be with MoDOT, and they have lots of bridge experience, and they're working for the county already, so they came over and we talked about it, and they did an estimate off of some conceptual design. They didn't actually do any design, and they came up with the estimate, so we're comfortable that well, we think it's high, but you always do that when you're applying for grants. And we're under an obligation to them beyond the couple $100 a day to do the work. So, finally for the report, Citizens has finished the light exchange program. There are 501 lights that were changed to 70-watt LED lights throughout the city. We had one complaint of someone who thought the light was shining in their bedroom when it wasn't before. There was a pole on the other side of the street. We were able to move the light over and satisfied their concern. Perryville's had a kind of just because of larger in scope, it's had more complaints, and they were buying deflectors and installing them and doing things, but we haven't had to do any of that, so it worked out pretty well for us. When I wrote this, I just multiplied the dollar amount of the contract we had with Citizens, multiplied it times the 501, and came up with this $94,720. I have since talked to Citizens Electric, and I don't have the final figure yet, but it's going to be under $90,000. So we're well covered by our loan limit, and we'll be ready to convert over to the permanent loan as soon as we get the final work done.
Does the 501 count the few that they left up, that they said they left up for metering purposes, like at the corner of Lynn and Center Drive? So that they're eventually going to replace that one and the couple others that are out there?
Oh, I think they haven't replaced all those? Okay.
They left one up every so often, just, they said for metering purposes.
They told me they were done, so if they haven't done it, I'll have to call them and...
When they're up by the Legion Hall?
Right.
I think that's done. No?
It's still the old one.
Last night.
So, we're Lynn and what? Center?
Lynn and Center, yeah.
I'll drive out there tonight.
I think it's 4th Street there.
Pardon?
104th Street.
I think it changes it, doesn't it change at Roser from Center to 4th Street?
That's all right, I know where you're talking about.
Yes, I'm just...
I can find it. I gotta go out tonight and guys said, take a picture of a light when it's on.
That'll work out
You're
real well.
not gonna be able to see anything but a white blob. And he said, well, I have to put it in my report. I said, okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Any other questions?
All right.
That's good.
Thank you.
Dave took vacation, and Gary was supposed to come and give his report, but Gary had a health issue today, and so he's not able to be here.
Gary's in the hospital.
Is he really?
Really?
Reluctant to talk about health.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, okay, I'm
Talk
sorry.
about that.
Gary's doing fine.
Yeah.
I thought he's doing fine.
Okay. Any questions on Gary's report?
I just got a comment, resident on 5th Street approached me about a big pothole or something like that. I told Dave about it, and it was fixed within just a couple of days.
This
He
is
did a
between
road.
Washington and Jefferson on Fifth.
Jefferson and 4th, or, yeah, Jefferson and 4th. And they got on it right away, and she wanted me to make sure I tell Dave thank you, so.
And I'd like to commend them on their job on the cemetery.
I was just going to
It's
say,
looking beautiful.
nice job.
Yeah.
Dave has taken this cemetery to heart.
Good.
He's serious
Yeah,
about
what's that? Who was it, you? When are you getting the snow equipment? Do we know? You get any updates on that?
it. I did not.
I talked to David today, it's on order, they should be here within a couple of weeks, and he doesn't know how long it's gonna take to get put on there.
So he's kind of sweating it right now.
I bet he is, yeah.
How'd we get in a situation where we ordered snow equipment that's not gonna get here till...
Well, I think we kind of drug our feet ordering it, was the problem.
Is that what we did?
I'm not aware that that's true. That's your opinion?
That's what it hurt. But either way, it's on its way.
Yeah. We still got the old ones, right?
No,
The old ones are gone?
And they won't fit the new.
We'll just have to stay home.
we have to use a lot of shovels.
No snow.
No.
It's not gonna snow. All right, Jason?
Jason? Jason's up.
Any questions?
I had to figure one or two anyway.
We got another officer resign, as you can see in the report, so we're just down 2 officers right now. Other than that, we're working on some bids on some facility improvements that was discussed in the budget meeting. That's about it.
Thank you.
Huh?
Our chief here once a quarter?
Well, he's been coming whenever he can come.
Right, okay.
May have noticed
I think as far as what we had hoped for was at least once a quarter.
Yeah, but he's been doing more.
Yeah,
I tell you what, I think he's doing one heck of a job.
yeah.
I really do. I think he's doing a great job. You go through and look at these grants that he's writing, get this stuff, I think he's doing a great job. I do too.
Yeah.
Okay, any public comments, anyone? All right, any reports from the board? All right, minutes from the regular meeting of October the 26th.
Motion to approve.
Second.
The 27th.
27.
Was it 26th or 27th?
This is the 27th.
27th,
27th, okay, 27th. We have a motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And closed session of the 27th.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the Board of Aldermen closed session on Thursday, October 27th, 2016.
Second.
Really?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, at this time being 5:44, we'll open a public hearing. The Mayor and Board of Aldermen of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri will hold a public hearing to consider a special request from Donna C. Marler for a special use permit that will allow guest lodging per municipal code, chapter 405 zoning regulations at 619 St. Mary's Road. Carla.
Yeah, Carla.
Oh. The property is currently located in an R1 single-family residential district.
So we had Monday evening, we didn't have a quorum for the planning commission meeting. However, every member that was there was in favor of the special use permit to be approved. We just didn't get a quorum, and so we didn't have a recommendation to be able to provide with the public hearing, so.
See no problem with this whatsoever.
None at all, no. And in fact, there's another one that is down St. Mary's Road further. Actually, it's on South Main Street, right around, once you pass like Marina and
This is
Sarah.
basically just going to be a VRBO type thing?
Yes.
Which we already have an ordinance to allow.
That is correct. Yeah, with a special use permit, we can allow a VRBO. There are some conditions, and those are placed by the ordinance that we already currently have in place.
there a head count on that ordinance?
Don't,
How many people?
Yeah, how many people?
People per,
I don't recall seeing a head count in there. I didn't see one. I mean, one could be established this evening.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
You know.
But that's not to say this board can't adopt
Right.
whatever condition you choose, whether it's currently in the report.
Right.
You need,
Mrs.
You
Marler,
don't need, just a hearing.
anything.
No, it is just the hearing part.
Anybody else have anything they want to say?
Mrs. Marler, you said something in here, and I see if I can find it. And
I'm paraphrasing.
this because I can't find it right now. You said if we allow you to do this, this would help you to go ahead and improve the property and do things that you need to do with the property. And did I read that the right way? Huh?
Section E.
Okay. Good for me to help defray expense of buying and repairing a house in poor condition. Bad gutters, paint, water in basement with much rain, and good for neighborhood and town as a guest house and maintained a house. So I guess my question would be, are you going to do these improvements before you start?
They've already been done. I've worked on the house for a year and a half,
Okay.
so everything is done. All I need is your approval.
All right.
It's been painted and new furnace and new, because it had been sitting idle, I think 8 years.
Oh, man.
So, it's a new old house. Okay?
So your intention is basically is to just rent it out to like a couple?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's my intention. Yeah.
Anybody else? Yep. So 5:48, we'll close the hearing, and if somebody wants to make a motion to allow the special use permit?
Is there going to be a motion made to that?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'd like to make a motion to allow a special use permit.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, great, thank you, thanks for coming. And, okay, Resolution 2016-40, a resolution declaring the 2002 Crown Vic surplus and providing further authority.
I got some questions about that. Can we put this on hold until the next meeting?
Sure.
Sure.
Want to make a motion to table this to the next
Do you
meeting?
not want to declare it surplus, or you want to talk about its disposal?
Not declaring it surplus.
Okay.
Okay, so just make a motion, you want to make a motion?
Motion to table this to the next meeting?
Hold a second. All in favor of tabling Resolution 2016-40 till the next meeting?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, thank you. Resolution 2016-41, a resolution of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri, stating intent to apply for a grant from the 2016 Community Development Wholesome Grant in the amount of $19,983.56 for the St. Genevieve Fire Department.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
And once again, I think Kenny Steiger, our chief, has done a great job on this.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution 2016-42, a resolution of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri, stating intent to apply for a grant from the St. Genevieve County Community Development Fund in the amount not to exceed $5,800 for the St. Genevieve Fire Department.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
We don't need seconds on those.
No.
Not ready.
Okay, under old business, bill number 4133, second reading, but we'll let you know that this has been revised from the first reading since we had Alderman Caldwell resign and that was she was in the first year of a 2-year term. Provision states that term needs to come up for election at the next available election. So there will be 2 spots for Ward 1 in December, or will open up in December, as well as 2 spots in Ward 2.
So we need a first and second on this then, or?
No, you had it first, sorry.
You already did the first reading, the second one.
So,
Even though we changed it, we don't have to
but
make
that
it a first.
cycle, that cycle doesn't stagger, so you could have a ward that has representation for 2 years, and then 2 new people with no experience.
Right.
Coming in.
It's only to fill out the 1 year of the 2-year term.
Yeah.
But I see what Tom's saying.
No, one will be for
No,
one.
I'm confused.
One will be for a 1-year term,
Yeah.
and one will be for the normal
Oh,
2-year
okay.
term.
All
Yeah.
right.
And one will be for the remainder of this term.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, one
Yeah.
will be for the
Right,
1 year.
I know, yeah, I'm the old guy.
Okay. Okay, so, bill number 4133, second reading.
An ordinance calling for the general election of officers of the City of St. Genevieve, Missouri to be held April 4th, 2017, and providing notice to the general public.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call.
Alderman Rozika?
Yes.
Alderman Prince?
Yes.
Alderman Hook?
Yes.
Alderman Stupi?
Yes.
Alderman Jokers?
Yes.
Alderman Donovan?
Yes.
Alderman Couch?
Yes.
Alderman Smith?
Yes.
8 yes, 0 no's. Bill number 4133 now becomes ordinance 4070.
Thank you. No new business. Under other business, we have a demolition permit from Michael D. White is requesting permission to demolish the house at 156 Lynn Drive.
And Carla, there's no contingency fund?
No, there's not. In fact, this is actually at 152 Lynn. 156 is his office. 152 is the little house, the little greenhouse.
Yeah.
It's been vacant for a long time. It's dilapidated. They've owned it for about 93.
Yeah. What was that bill?
It doesn't even have it in there, in our historic
Okay,
data,
all right,
because it's
okay.
too, it would have been in the 50s probably.
Yeah, it's not much of,
And he said he has no plans to rebuild anything there, he's just gonna sow grass and leave a level lot.
okay.
Okay.
I make a motion to approve it.
I second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?